Everyone's Killshot 99 game. This is Playdead Live, Crossfire Arc versus MIR, and this was picked by noon, and MIR said, hey, we're going to do this straight up standard style. So this is Outback, no rules, just right. We're doing it the way we rolled it out, so you'll get your full PCP points. No extra red wedding, no smoke houses, no double walls. This is just straight up, go out there and play it. And may the best team tonight absolutely win. So we got some super chats in the house. I know we got Bones. Good luck tonight, Ark and Mirror. We got Valar. Hello, 99 our Kills Great Mods channel. Members, sponsors, trivia players, bundle. We got an amazing week in store for you guys. This should be PDL week, right? We've got great match tonight. We got Wordle event tomorrow. Show up tomorrow night on our trivia channel, and we're going to do Wordle. Wednesday night, we got Vox traveling to Sly. Thursday night, we got Word Search. Friday night, after 4 months, everybody, you have a chance to get out of the Wizards of the Wild West and move on. But you guys remember what was happening. You were surrounded by some major factions. Brace was there. Law was there. Fusion was there. And Max was there. So can you figure it out before they do? It is a race. So Friday night's going to be a lot of fun. And I need you guys to do me a big favor. I need you guys to block some time for Saturday, because we did a lot of testing this past weekend, a lot of PowerPoints. The developers working overtime, and we're going to do a portal party and have some giveaways. And by the way, Wednesday night, we're going to roll here during the Vox slide game for 100,000 dead dimes, because that's what we gave away at the last portal event. So we need you guys Saturday night. We need a lot of people testing the site. It is on a brand new server, so we want you to get out there. We want you to see the corrections that they made. So we've got our portal group. We'll be promoting that and talking about that as we get closer to Saturday. So I told you guys, it's an amazing weekend. And by the way, yours truly is going to be doing a lot of inventory, so I can get inventory to you guys by Sunday. All right, let's get down to business here. So we know the match. Look, this game means something. It's why we keep score. Arc is 12-6. MIR is 10-7. They're only a game and a half back. If MIR holds court at home, Arc will only have a half of game lead. Pretty crazy, right? Arc had that 3-game lead, and now MIR knocking on the doorsteps. This is a big game. You can see point differential, pretty close as well. And check out the month of October. Told you guys about Wednesday. Next Monday, Rage Against the Machine. No cyborgs. That'll mean MIR traveling to Sly. Then Vox traveling to Arc. No cyborgs. Then we come back with the revenge matches where we got 1 for you, 3 for me. Vox goes to MIR. We saw it vice versa. Sly goes to Arc. We saw it the other way. And then we're back doing the afternoon surprise all over again. Are you guys hyped? You guys hyped as I am? All right, well, let me show you something that is still going to get you hyped, because, I heard. You guys want a rumor? You guys want to hear something? Let me tell you something that nobody knows yet? Give me 999s if you do. I got a little secret. And you're sworn to secrecy, okay? Busy Bee and myself have started to break ground on next season's faction war. She will not tell you what it's called. She will not share the maps with you. But next season is underway. And you know what? It'll probably be around the time of our 5-year kickoff. So really excited about that. I'm not going to talk about it a whole lot more for the next couple months. Just let us do the work. But I promise you, it's really good. Every time we do one, it looks better and better. So we are off to a wild start for next season. That'll be season 10. Season 10 of Faction Wars. Wow. All right. We're gonna have the Max Awards in a couple of months. One of my favorite events. Probably my favorite event is the Max Awards of all the things that we do. So will this come into play for the Max Awards? What do you guys think? Look at the top bomber, Dow, with 9. A lot of people at 4. DZ, Julie J. and Crimson, and Villar. Range Rover. And look, just because you're not in the top 3, you still got time to make your move. Range Rover, Julia, Deadly Dimes, Moonshot. Sub, JJ with 10 waves. Crimson and Villar with 3. Justice with a Cannonball. Dow with 10. Craven with 9. B-Dub, Bones, and Kell all making moves. Temple, Justice with 8. B-Dub right there at 4. Dowstrom with 3. Second page, the Animal rocking the turret with the Ace Award. 13. Sheila with 11. Samurai with 10. Cardinal Chad, Rajin, Busy Bee all on the list. Ruffled Feather, who is getting the killing blows? Look at this. Pope, Ron, Gemstone, Stealth Bomber, Father Ron with 4. Talk about the Top Gun. That's your man right there, Father Ron. JJ and Dow on the list. Ron also with the Surrender Award. Only person to do it twice. Only person to do it once. Watchtower, JJ with 4 9 awards. Craven and Cat with 3. Strawman, Crimson's Game to Lose. She's got 3. Several people at 1. Ocean Man with Spyglass. And Kell with the Bullseye. Busy Bee says, I love to compare the first map with the last map. All right. Now we're going to get ready to go to tonight's bundle. And it's already set. So normally I ask guys to hype it up, get crazy, a lot of stuff in there. But I got another secret. Oh, it's roll time. It is roll time. It's also date night. Come on. How you guys let me forget that? Come on. All right. Let me know, everybody. It's date night. It's roll time. If you are Vox, if you are Sly, give me your numbers from 1 to 20 right now. This is for one free pack in a future event. We keep selling them fast. Date night and roll time. All right, let's see who we got here from Vox and from Sly. Let's see who wants to take a shot at it. Where's Deadly Dimes? I guess Dimes don't want to roll for this pack. Oh, there she is. Who else we got? Ron, you got to do better than this, man. You got to. There's J-Law. Look, J-Law. I see you lurking. There we go. There's J-Law and Justice. That's what I need to see. All right. Let's get this rolling, everybody. Here we go. Good luck. All the people that pick numbers. Oh, come on, Ron. Ron's on a hot streak with those ones. I know Dow's watching. That's like deja vu. Ron doing it again. If we were to roll it again, look at that. Would have been a 10. I'm going to roll it again. You know what? I'm going to give away a second pack tonight. I'm feeling good. Number 2. Did anybody have number 2? Nope. I'm going to keep rolling until we give away a second pack. Number 18. Man, y'all just picked a bunch of bad numbers. That's all. Look at all these different numbers coming up. Number 9. I mean, can you guys pick a number that's going to come up? Gee, look at all these numbers. Number 7. All right, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I can't see any more of these numbers come up that you guys didn't pick. There you go. Thank you, Bones. Finally. Bones with number 4. Give her a pack. All right. Are you guys ready to see tonight's bundle, or do you want to hear another rumor? One more rumor, okay, and then I'll stop. One more. Busy kind of gave it away. All right. New type of match we are going to test out sometime this season. and it is going to be called Blast from the Past. We're going to pull up a map from a previous season and try to get the rules as close as we can because we've added so much. But we're going to let you play in a previous season's map. The jungle, the cove, the asylum. So we're going to filter it down a little bit and try to get the rules, and we will do a blast from the past previous season map for you guys. We like to keep it fresh. We like to keep it fun. That's what's so fun about our season. So more to come on that, but I can't wait so you guys can see the comparison. All right, here's tonight's epic war bundle. A lot of these are by request. I'm going to take you up top. Silver bundle, Extreme, Steel, 2 Trixies, Rage, 5 post-battle pet revives. Tonight, I'm going to give you double Graphene, double Carbine, and 2 of each of your waxes. I doubled that up there. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? All right, I'll tell you what. Just to make it simple, and see if Dimes was the bundle builder, you'd need to write this down, Dimes, so I just mixed it up. I am going to give you a double silver bundle tonight in tonight's bundle. So that's going to be 2 Extreme, 2 Steel, 4 Trixies, 2 Rage, and 10 post-battle pet revives. See, I'm doubling everything up. Not just the Carbine, not just the Graphene, doubling everything up right there in the silver. Take you to the red. Cursed Red, Wizard, Ravage, Combat Orbs, Red Summon Skin, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, Hostile 9. We never do this, but how about 2 scarce unique grenades in here? I'm going to give you QWERTY and also the Goat Grenade that you have not seen in 6 months. QWERTY and Goat Grenade, 2 of each of those as a bonus. Gold Bundle, Cursed Blue, Sapphire, Secure, Death Gem by request, Lethal by request, Elemental Air, Gold Summon Skins, Silver Skins. There's your base orb that encompasses all of your torsos. And look at this mini smoke bundle over here for you guys, right? Look at this bonus. Chill Smoke, Thrill Smoke, and you know what? A chill and a thrill smoke. Go to the green, Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Absorption, Disaster, Sacred Tea, Spray AP, Max Torment, Heal Smoke. Up top, I know Justice is happy about this because I know he loves the casino events. So look at the bonus up top. Mythic, Colossal, and that's right, a slot spin. That would lead me to believe that somewhere before the end of the year, there will be another casino slot event before we close out the year. Everybody tonight that buys this is getting the bonus slot pull. And you know what? To pay tribute to one of our great factions, Vox. This ring is the right-handed ring, and it is crafted to pay tribute to the Vox faction. They have been through so much together. They got a great faction right now. They've completely rebuilt a couple times. Take a look at the Gen X ring, H10, D7, B5, doubling up your APR. That's APR 4. That gives you 8 total for this set. And the brand new ability is called Strike. Strike will give you extra pet damage, and if you're if you're lucky enough to have the Mox Craven Light, we will quartile you, and you get even more Strike. But every player tonight that has the Gen gear is getting Strike 1, and this is a beautiful, beautiful right-handed ring. This is to pay tribute to a great faction, Team Vox. Kel, let's see who all picked up tonight's bundle. We have paid tribute to Sly with the Fox ring, MIR with the crown, Vox with the right-handed ring, and in the near future, we will see Team Arc represented as well. Ooh, I am fired up tonight. I am so, you know what? There's nowhere I'd rather be than hanging out with you guys on date night, playing our game, watching you guys dissect it, get your moves in after a long day at work, coming in and just having a blast playing your own custom RPG faction war. So we got Kel with the super chat, Samurai, Busy, Trigger, Craven, B-Dub, Valar, Father Ron, Bones, Moonshot, Jules, Crimson, Dimes, Flyrod, Jim Cat, Football, Dow, Die, Pope, Justice, and Kel That is a lot of people wearing this beautiful right-handed ring. It is part of the core set. It is not a miscellaneous item. It is a core part of the set. So that's what we got for you guys tonight. All right, you guys ready to make this thing happen? We are about to make the magic happen. I need pre-match buffs for Dow, Valar, Julia, Jim, JJ, MPC, Moonshot, and Kel. Those are your 8 starters, everybody. Have fun, and I truly mean this. May the best team tonight win. May not be the best team for the whole season, but the team that plays best tonight is going to deserve it, and you guys have a lot of fun with it. I see Mr. Freeze in the house. I see Valar, the Marshall, Moonshot, Gemstone, Julia. Moon is like, can we play fast tonight because the Bengals are on TV, and I'm going to be pushing tonight. We're going to play fast so we can catch the last part of that Bengals game, everybody. We got Mr. Freeze, Valar, Moon, Jim, Julia, B-Dub as MPC, Kel. And that's all 8. All right. Captains, I'm going to remind you. Oh, sorry, there's JJ. Waiting on JJ. Captains, I'm going to remind you, you got 20-second timers. I'm going to stick to the timers. I'm going to push you. Be ready to go. Call your shots quick. And don't hold anything back. All right. Take you down to MIR's field, and we are standard action. Starting out, going first in the bomber zone for Team MIR is the MPC. MPC is going to be followed by Valar. And Valar is in the DZ. Valar will be followed by Kel. Kel is sieging. She is in the tank zone, and they are picking the battleship. Kel will be followed by Dow. Dow is in the tank zone. He has the tank. Dow will be followed by Moonshot. Moonshot is the captain tonight. He is in the rover zone. Moon will be followed by Gemstone. Gemstone is the challenger tonight. Jim is sieging. Jim will be followed by JJ. JJ is the challenger tonight. JJ is in the DZ. And going last is Julia. Julia is the captain tonight and playing from the rover zone. All right. Let's get a good fast game going. Speaking of fast, let's start out, B-Dub, with the MPC 20-second timer starting right now. We got MPC, and then we got Valar. Timer is up. Did beat the timer. All right, B-Dub playing a legendary. She is going to play legendary Morb. That means MPC has both a tank ability and a sniper ability. She's going to use the activation and go to Fantasy Island. All right, Valar, you have no boss. Your boss has been stolen. An MPC cannot use any gear abilities, but can still use a prevention. All right, Fantasy Island. B-Dub, are you going to take it or are you going to pass? All right, they're going to take it. All right, Morb, Steel Valar, Boss to Main Street. MIR says, give us Fantasy Island because we can do it. Here we go. The mission book says, MIR. It's a lot. Well, it's a little bit of a lot. First to 4 straw men. First to get 6 watchtowers. And kill 1 or more Kangs. And Julia's going to challenge, and if she's right, I'll uphold it. If she's wrong, she's going to lose the challenge. So we shall find out. Fantasy Island. Pet. Legend. And no other actions. Person going first can only play a pet and a legend and no other actions. So you cannot play the activated ability. All right, and give me 1 second. All right, I was double checking just to make sure because it's such a big move early on. But yes, in the rollout, person going can only play a pet, a legend, no additional actions in addition to that. So here's where we stand. MIR. B-Dub gets the Morb, does not steal Valar's boss, but does have a sniper ability in the hole. So turns into a sniper, plays the boss, and goes to Fantasy Island. Morb being the legend. All right, Samir chose to take it from Fantasy Island. First to 4 Strawman. Must get 6 watchtowers and has to kill 1 or more Kangs. A little bit of several different things. Doable for sure. Certainly doable. All right, let's go back to the main map. And we will kick it over to Valar. Valar, 20-second timer. All right, Villar beats the timer. Going to go boss to their chest. Villar playing boss in 1 with cap in 3. We got 2 bosses out already. Going to flourish wand, so Villar's going to drop that right there. We got an absorption just kind of sitting there for somebody to run through. Green wands are off the board. Going to steal Kel's boss. So Kel has no boss. All right, I'm gonna give you Main Street. Cost you 25 for a double line. She corrected it before you said hits. So she does get the Main Street, but it cost her a double line in order to do it. It's a 25-point penalty. Classifies as a line correction. Yep. Holy Avenger. Not sure that you know what the Holy Avenger does. It removes a buff from a wall. There are no buffs on the wall. Holy Avenger, remove buff or effect from a wall. Nothing there, Villar. What are you trying to do? Dropping a seal and absorption. All right, 1 second. Woo, we're going to have a 4-hour arc match tonight. Give me a second. All right, so the way the Holy Avenger works is it removes a current effect or buff from the other team's wall if that's in effect. Or it protects your future current wall from any effect. It does not prevent a future effect that MIR may put on their own wall. So if you play it on your wall, it keeps any negative nerf from hitting your wall. If you play it on their wall, they have to have a buff already on their wall, like a teardrop or a burnoose, if they played a burnoose. Make sense? So it protects your current wall. Okay. So this current wall that Valar and Ark have cannot be targeted. Yeah, you've played the legendary. It's got to have a target. And MIR wall is not a valid target. So if MIR had a positive buff on their wall, she would be able to play it to remove it. But since there's not one, she has to play it on her wall to keep that from getting a nerf. So that would be a snowstorm nerf. So this wall would be immune to, if MIR got a snowstorm and froze one of their blocks, it would not freeze it. Okay? All right. Boss to Main Street. She paid the 25 to get it to the right spot. Flourish Wand. Steel Kel's Boss. Holy Avenger. Seal, Absorption, Denim, and Mass Destruction. Moon says it hits. So let's put out the flame, go Mass Destruction 2. And their wall has immunity. Sort of. All right, we're going to go over to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer. All right, beats the timer. Kel going to jump into the battleship. She jumps in the battleship, gets a cannonball. 25-point cannonball, Team MIR. Move to their DZ. Mythic Torrent, light a straw man. Fear Valar, Inferno to straw man, Mass Destruction. All right, they're going to Dominari Kel's Cannonball. She does not get the 25, but she does get credit for the Sentry Gun in the Cannonball, just no points. Dominari to prevent the Cannonball points. Going to Fear Valar. Dropping Fear Smoke, going to fear her out of the zone. Torrent to light Strawman number 1. Inferno is going to light Strawman number 2. It's going to break Kel's Gear Absorption. Battleship's good, movement's good. Torrent, Fear, Inferno, and Mass Destruction, all within the timer. All right, let's go over to Dow, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Dow's going to jump into tank. Dow getting a cannonball. 25-point cannonball for Dow. Boss to their chest. Move to Temple Steps. Boss is good. Movement is good. Boss in 1 would cap in 3. Moon says it hits already. Thank you for that. Yes, their boss is on Main Street. Wedding Crasher E3 to the wall and Arc Ice. Tank is good. Boss is good. Temple Steps. Wedding Crasher E3 hits. And Arc Ice to the wall. E3 damage with Dow is going to make it E4. Black block, 30% of a green block, 70 green remaining Dow. All right, let's go to Moonshot. Moon, over to you. 20-second timer. All right, beats the timer. Anthrax Wand of Valar, going to steal that seal. Moon says, give me that. Jump into Rover, move to Temple Stairs. He does, and he does. Tar Trap to Julia. Boss to Side Chest. Elmo, Mass Destruction. Julia, we hitting or are we waiting? Moon playing boss to the Side Chest. Going to play it in 1 with cap in 3. We got 4 bosses out on the board. All right, it's going to hit. And Jim and Julia are going to halt it. Going to take it down to almost nothing. Moon is going to get Elmo points. Mass Destruction, but no juice on the attack, Moon. That will get rid of the unresolved Arc Ice, though. But Elmo with no juice is going to give you 60% of a black block, 40 black remaining. Looks like average strength walls. Anthrax good. Give Moonshot a tire for that Rover. Sentry will be unlocked for Team MIR. Tar Trap to Julia. Going to keep her in place. She ain't moving. But she cannot be stunned the rest of the game. All right, we go to Gemstone. 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. Jim's going to move diagonally to their bomber zone. Going to play Masara, Mythic Gideon. Going to give MIR minus 28 for the Mythic Gideon. Elmo 1 to the Watchtower. Shifting Winds, take the seal from Moon. You can't take that seal from Moon because it is a resolved seal. It was resolved on Valar, so it was not recently cast. So Shifting Winds is still in play. It's not a valid target for it. Instead, she's going to play a Seal Smoke. I will allow the Seal Smoke since there was clarification on the wand. So let the record show that Jim used a seal. No penalty for it because of the confusion with the wand. Move to their bomber zone. Mythic Gideon, Elmo to the Watchtower. Moon says it hits. We're going to light the first Watchtower. We'll give Arc 10 points for the Elmo. Got more Mass Destruction. And Masara. All right, here comes the Masara roll. Remember, if you play a War Dragon, you can only play one that game, even if you have multiple. All right, round, we're going to roll a 12-sider if it is 1 to 7. We will hinder MIR in whatever round that is. Here we go. $12-sider on the board. 1-7. It is a 3. MIR. Round number 3. Your entire team will have -1. It's a good round to have it. Probably the only thing better would be in a round that has 5 people, 5 or 6. Nonetheless, we got movement. Let's move to JJ. JJ, 20-second timer. Thank you to you guys, everybody picking up the pace. We got some ground to make up. Timer is good. Red Blaze to Strawman. Seal as well. Red Blaze, Seal, Spruce to the Flame, and Mass Destruction 2. Julia hits her weight. Got a Blaze and a Spruce. It does hit. All right, Blaze going to light Strawman number 3. Spruce going to put out that flame. Nice 1-2 combo shot by JJ. All right, final move of the first round. Julia, 20-second timer. Can't move until after your turn. All right, timer is up. Going to use her War Dragon's Isis to prevent Kel from using Thraxus. Going to play a Mythic Kang on Dow's boss. Cube of Clarity means her attacks cannot be prevented from this round to round 4. She's playing it early. M7 Elmo couldn't stop it anyway with the prevention. Keyword there is prevention. Playing it to the wall. Sorry, not the watchtower. My bad. Let's give them 10 points. Zeiss is good. Mythic Kang's good. Cube of Clarity. M7 St. Elmo loaded to the wall with Mass Destruction. It does hit, and we're going to see the difference with the juice on the grenade. Saw Dow with the juiced up grenade earlier. We got 70 green remaining. Julia going 70 green. And full green. And 10% blue. A little bit of carryover. 90 blue remaining after their Mass Destruction. That is the end of round number 1. At the end of round number 1, let's rotate Dow into the temple. Let's rotate Moon into the temple. Let's give a blessing to Moon. Give a blessing to Dow. Strawman, we got 3 lit up for Team MIR. Looking like 15-0. DZ. Uh-oh, we got an avalanche. MIR snuck in 75 points into DZ. 75-0. Avalanche. Valar losing her absorption. Jim losing her seal. Julia and Dow, no buffs, so they don't have to worry about it. Kel putting out the Dragonstone. Jim, dim into Dragonstone. All right. Made up a little bit of time. We're going to go fast in round number 2, everybody. Kicking off the B-Dub MPC 20-second timer B-Dub from Fantasy Island. Timer's up. She beat it. Going to steal Julia's boss. All right. No boss for Julia. Mythic Kang to Main Street boss, and Inferno to the Straw Man. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Yes, MPC does have a Mythic Kang, in case you're wondering. It is equipped. Straw Man number 4. MPC taking a little bit of kickback damage from that. I've got health down to 90 for the problem child. All right, all within the timer. Moving on, let's go over to Valar, who is in the no zone. She was feared out. 20-second timer to Valar. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Mythic Kang to Dow's boss. You got it. Could be worth 63. And Moon is correct. Red Wand should be off the board. He played Anthrax and stole. Anthrax is red. Red Wand should be off the board. All right, Mythic Kang, Blackout Wand. Valar playing Blackout Wand. That is going to take the Abyss out. And that means no DZ points this round for either team. And I got to give a halo to JJ too. Also one to Kel last round. All right, Abyss Wands are good. Dragon Smoke, Arc Spark, Gavel to the wall. All right, she did have to move in range. Just keep her in the no zone, but move her into range over here. And MPC is going to use a prevention to stop it. Kang is good. Blackout Wand is good. No DZ points or halos this round. Dragon Smoke. Nice move. Make that one untouchable. And the gavel is shut down, Valar. All right, let's go from Valar over to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer to get your move in. Hunter, you are watching Real-Time RPG Faction War. Timer is up. Kel beat the timer. She's going to move to their bomber zone. All right, so she is in a battleship, so let's just take her straight up the coast. Bomber zone, Skull to Dow, seal and absorption. Julia, let me know if Scold hits. It does. Inferno to Strawman, and going to hinder Julia to give her a -1. All right, Skull to Dow is going to give Kel a second absorption. Take Dow down to 90. Inferno to Strawman is going to break that same absorption, and it's also going to light up Strawman number 5. Movement, pet, seal, and let's not forget lighting up the watchtower as well. All right, all within the timer. Let's move from Kel over to Dow, 20-second timer. We got Dow, Moon, Jim, JJ, and Julia. Timer's up. Dow from the temple. Did he beat the timer? Did beat the timer. He's going to go Mythic Kang to his own boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. E4 Wedding Crasher. Heal and Seal and Gold Spark Moon. Moon E4 is going to be the equivalent of E6 because of the tank. Moon says it hits. We got 90 blue remaining. E6 Wedding Crasher with Mass Destruction. Take down to 90. Take down extra blue block. Teams going about their business in different ways. We go from Dow over to Gold Spark Moonshot. Moon, I'm going to give you 20 seconds from the temple. Timer's up for Moon. Can Moon make the timer? Did not. I'm going to start a nerf timer. 10% nerf. He did. Got the move in as the nerf timer starting. He's good. Going to move to the DZ. Did beat the timer. Mythic Kang to his boss. Over on the side chest. Could be worth 63. Going to go with the Dragon Smoke. Light it back up. And Trixie. The two of the Kangs and render Julia. S6 Trixie hits. Ouch. That is 126-point Trixie. All right, I'm going to render Julia. So we will sack a scoring pet. All right, getting rid of Cinco. Let's take it over to Jim. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Jim going to move up to their DZ. Going to drop a max seal. Orcus to Strawman. Splash, put out a flame. Jim going to use the Frostbite wand. Which will extinguish flame 4. He'll take the ice wand off the board. Movement to their DZ. Max Seal, Orcus, Frostbite. E3 to the Watchtower and hinder Moon. Moon says it hits. All right, Watchtower number 2. All right, we go from Jim over to JJ. JJ, 20-second timer. All right, easily beats the timer. JJ going to DZ Portal. Skull to Villar. Arc Ice to their wall. Cannot play Arc Ice on their wall because it cannot be under the effect of any negative buffs or nerfs this round. So save the Arc Ice. Doesn't have a valid target. Skull to Villar does hit. Skull is going to light number 2. I'll give you an absorption. Elmo to the Watchtower and hinder Julia. All right, lighten up Watchtower number 3 and Elmo hits for MIR. You know what? No, it is Holy Avenger is the current wall. It's not round based, it's wall based. All right, let's go over to Julia. Final move of round 2. Julia can now move. All right, easily beats the timer. Thank you for that. We're getting back on track, everybody. All right, Julia and the Rover. Grabs the tire. Both teams will have the Sentry unlocked. Going to move over to the Temple. Temple is available, so her and Dow both occupy it. Seal and Thrill, S6, St. Elmo's loaded to the wall and going to hinder Moon. Yet again. S6 looking like an S7. She has a -2 hinder, makes it an F5. This is a fresh blue block. F5 is going to take down the fresh blue block after mass destruction. 45% of the red block, 55% red remaining, 3.55. On the other side, MIR has gotten 40% or 60% of a black block. Rover's good, Temple's good, Seal and Thrill, Elmo, Hinder Moon, and then the Hinder goes into effect on Julia. Captains, give me your round 3 subs. JJ with a halo. Moon and Jim with halos. MIR. Actually, no halo, sorry. Blackout Wand goes into effect. Sorry, JJ. DZ Portal was good, but you get no halo. Moon gets no halo, and there is no DZ points at all. We give a blessing. Dal and Julia in the temple. Strawman, we got 3 lit for MIR, looking like 15-0. All right, everything else should be good. Let's get the subs in. All right, Problem Child heading out. Problem Child played pretty well. Almost as good as Bonnie, but that guy needs a little bit of work. Or I guess that girl needs a little bit of work. And Pope. Coming in for Villar. All right, put Pope in there. All right, JJ, you are losing your seal because you are elevated. Moonshot losing his seal. He's elevated. Jim losing her seal. She's elevated. B-Dub starting out at 90% suffocation. Kel in the bomber zone, 90% suffocation. All right, and in round number 3, everybody from MIR is hindered by Jim's Masara in addition to the other hinder they have. So B-Dub will be -1, Kel will be -1, Moon will be -3, JJ will be -1. Okay, so before we get to B-Dub, we're going to fizzle Villar's boss because Problem Child's boss is going to cap, and MIR is going to get a 63 spot as well for the Kang. So we got 1 flag to 0 for the home team. No, the watchtower is based on the requirement of the grenade, not whether or not you have hinder. Hinder just lowers the damage. Once you meet the requirement for any specialty grenade, that would hit. All right, let's go to B-Dub, 20-second timer, B-Dub. We got a close match. We got a good battle, Arc and MIR. We're almost back on time track. Players played super fast in round 2. Thank you for that. Let's keep it going in round 3. Very important match, but very important to play hard, play fast. Timer is up for B-Dub. Beats the timer. All right, so B-Dub's going to play Boss on Main Street. Boss on Main Street played in 3, would cap in 5. B-Dub's going to move to the temple, but it's actually the temple steps. B-Dub, so you can't get into the temple yet. You are first in line. Going to play Hendricks. They have 3 lit. So B-Dub playing Hendricks, they're going to light 3 more. Now they have 6. MIR has first to 4 straw man. They lit 6 watchtowers. And they killed 1 or more Kangs. Congratulations, MIR. You have unlocked the Stealth Bomber. And the Mission Award. So that is a 50-point Mission Award for Team MIR. All right, Julia says wait. So we got a seal, and then the grenade is F5 monster loaded to the wall with mass destruction. All right, Boston Main Street, movement, Hendricks, seal, the grenade, and the wait is a delay of game warning. You get 1. Next one is a 5-point penalty. All right, let's go over to the Pope. Pope, 20-second timer. All good. No need to apologize. It's just what the rule is. You're good. Beats the timer. Gronk to Main Street, boss. All right, B-Dub, your boss is instant 50. I got to go back to the wall damage here in a second, too. Because initially it was weight, so I'll calculate the wall damage. Let me get through Pope's move, and then I'll get the hinder added to that as well. So it'll be an F4 monster that is going to hit. All right, so Pope, Gronk, Mirror Smoke to the Main Street boss. S8 Wedding Crasher loaded to the boss with mass destruction. And Moon is going to go gold blue, first blue of the game. That gold blue is going to hit Pope. It's going to break his gear absorption. Gronk is good. Mirror Smoke is good. Grenade is stopped. Mirror Smoke on the boss. And breaks his gear absorption. Now we're going to go back. B-Dub had an F5 monster with mass destruction 2 from the temple stairs. And everybody from MIR has a -1 hinder because of Mosara. So that would have been an F4 monster with the mass destruction tacked on, which is going to make it almost equivalent to a gavel. MIR sitting at 40 black on that wall. We take out the black block. Take out a full green block. And we take out 10% of a green block, 90 green remaining, Team MIR. All right, and we have already gotten past Pope's move. And Pope also played his boss to Main Street. So we got Pope there as well. So we got a challenge going on. Pope playing in 3 would cap in 5. B-Dub's there, 50% health. Pope is there, fresh health. Maybe we'll see a battle. All right, let's go past the Pope. Over to, before we get to Kel, as a reminder, Kel did dim the Dragonstone up there, and Jim did dim the DZ. And Kel, you got 20 seconds. Your move starting right now. Got Kel, and then we got Dow. Easily beats the timer. Kel's going to jump out of the boat. Over to their rover zone. Regis with Gamma Glob. And Render Julia, sacrifice a scoring pet. So Regis going to bring B-Dub's boss from 50 up to 80. Getting rid of Cinder. All right, movement's good. Regis is good. Ability, Julia sacks a pet. And let's go over to Dow in the tank from the temple, 20-second timer. B-Dub's boss is surrounded by MIR smoke. It has resolved. Timer is up. All right. Dow's boss caps. There is one Kang remaining. So let's give him the flag, and let's give him a 63-point Kang. Flags are now even at 1-1. Going to play Red Pirate to their sub. Just keeping one eye on JJ, right? And E5 Goliath. Target is determined. It is to Main Street. It's not a double line bonus. He just didn't put what he was doing. All right, E5. Moonshot to B-Dub's boss. Red Pirate to their sub and mass destruction. So we'll calculate total is going to be a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Goliath with mass destruction. E9 Goliath. Moon says, wait. All right, they're going to go double Mythic Sonar. They're going to nerf it. 40%. And they are choosing to let it hit, which is going to dissipate the MIR smoke. So MIR smoke is gone instead of straight up stopping it. E9, going to take it down to an E5. E5 Wedding Crasher. %, nerf on that. I'm taking you down to a Navy. E5 Navy Grenade on B-Dub's boss. %, shot, taking her from 80 Down to 69 health. All right, we go from Dow over to Moonshot. 20-second timer, Moon. We got Moon, Jim, JJ, and Julia. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. It's for a 10% nerf. Did beat the nerf timer, did not beat the regular timer. Cosmic Shield on Main Street Boss. That means Gemstone, you cannot target Main Street Boss. Julia could, anybody else could, but the next attacker cannot target that target. Moon's going to move to the Bomber Zone. That is his cosmic ability from, not his legendary, but from his shield. F4 Wedding Crasher, going to put a hinder on Dow. Let's give Dow a -1. All right, shield is good to Main Street Boss. Move to the Bomber Zone. F4 to the wall. Good mass destruction. Decent juice on it. 90 green remaining for MIR. Moon does have a -3 hinder, though. Ouch. Oh, that's going to take that all the way down to an E1, Moon. All right, E1 Wedding Crasher with the juice on it. %70 of a green. I'm taking that wall down to 20% green. Low juice on the wall. Same wall up, but going from 90 down to 20. So 70%, almost 3/4 of wall shot. Hinder helps. All right, let's go from Moon over to Gemstone from the DZ. We've seen some good use of sonars and hinders already this round. Jim, heading up to the O-Zone. That's a short run. Beats the timer easily. No worries, you're fine. Dragon Smoke. I would rather you hit it as the timer's starting than after the timer's over. So, preserving that Dragonstone. Dark Boss to their chest. So Jim getting Dark Boss out in 3. Would cap in 5. Could be worth a bonus 25. Every point matters. Going to go F4 Elmo to the Watchtower. Going to render Moon. Moon, sacrifice a scoring pet for me. Get another Elmo for Arc. Watchtower number 3. MIR with 6 Watchtowers. Arc with 3. All right, Moon's going to be deciding on his render pet. Why he does that, I'm going to kick it over to JJ. JJ, you got a -1 this round, hinder. Timer starts now. JJ and the opposing team's DZ. JJ beats the timer. Going to send Boss over to the side chest. And that is Moon's Boss that did cap. Previous round. And a Kang. Second Kang, second flag for MIR. JJ playing boss in 3 with cap in 5. JJ with the dragon smoke as well. Elmo to the watchtower, hits. It's watchtower number 7 for Team MIR. Another Elmo on the board. All right, and final move of round 3. Let's kick it over to the assassin. Julia, 20 seconds, starting now. All right, beats the timer. Julia driving down to the tank zone. Going to use Sirs to get rid of her negative hinders. Super Thrill, F5 Zulu, Wedding Crasher, Main Street Boss, Gold Blue from Bonnie. Second blue of the game. That would have been a nice one. And double damage from that rover. But shut down with the gold blue. And Julia, they are going to break your seal with that as well. And that is the end of round number 3. The end of round number 3. I got JJ with a second halo. I got Pope with his first halo. DZ is 0-0. B-Dub's going to rotate into the temple. Dow in the temple. B-Dub in the temple. Let's give a second blessing for MIR. Let's give a third blessing for Arc. Strawman, I got another 15 for MIR. 0 for Arc. Everything else should be lined up perfectly. All right, great round, everybody. Very fast, very fluid. You guys are awesome. We're right back on pace. Thank you for that. The final round of the first half. B-Dub, 20-second timer. Let's go. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Mythic Kang over to JJ's boss. Could be worth 63 if JJ's boss caps. The round of hinder is gone, so it's only the hinder that was placed on MIR, so that would be Moon. Everybody else, no hinder. B-Dub's going to Dragon Smoke. All 3 are out of play with the Dragon Smoke. Going to hinder Julia, give Julia a new -1. Julia's like, I just got rid of the -2. Here we go again. All right, Julia. Mythic Kang is good. Dragon Smoke's good. S6 Goliath loaded to the wall from B-Dub. And their mass destruction. Julia hits or wait? Julia says wait. We will wait. After B-Dub, we got Pope, and then we got Kel. Pope is going to use the prevention. All right, you got it. Prevention is used. Let's go over to Pope. Pope, first move in round 4, 20 seconds. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Mythic Kang to Jim's boss. Could be worth 63. I have no idea who this Karen person is you guys keep referring to. Mythic Kang to Jim. H9 Wedding Crasher with Thrill. Ain't going to hinder Moon. Make it look like a -3. Moon says wait. H9 Thrill, Wedding Crasher loaded to the Main Street boss. Kel with the intervene, shutting it down. All right, Kang is good. The Thrill, the H9, all of the extras on top of it. Hinder goes through. Kel with the intervene. And speaking of Kel, Kel's final move in the first half, 20-second timer. We got Kel, and then we got Dow. Kel beats the timer. Gonna move down to their tank zone. Gonna radar the boss. Put a seal on B-Dub's boss. Kel's like, enough of this nonsense. I'm just gonna seal it. Gonna play Pet Repel. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower with Shatter. That is a 20% green, so Kel shattering the rest of that green block. Remember, shatters do not carry over. Boom, it's gone. It does hit. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. Looking like Watchtower number 8. And another Elmo. Movement, radar, Pet Repel, Elmo, Shatter. Very good move. Covered all the bases there. Dow, let's see if you can match that level of movement. 20 seconds for you. Mr. Freeze. We got Dow, Moon, Jim, JJ, Julia, and halftime. Easily beats the timer. Dow going Mythic Benny, E6 Thrill Smoke, Goliath with Ignite to the boss. If at first, second, third, fourth, fifth you don't succeed, try again. Moonshot, how do you feel about it? I got a Mythic Benny, and then I got a big grenade shot coming in. He is in the tank. He has a -1 hinder. He's got a +4 enrage from the tank. Moon says wait. All right, going to prevent the Benny. Who's going to prevent it? All right, JJ with the prevention. Benny is prevented, which means Dow That's a big grenade. Blows up that seal. All right. Benny prevented. Seal broken. Mr. Freeze, the seal breaker. All right, let's go over to Moon. Moon, 20-second timer. How does the boss have MIR smoke? From whom? He did. And Dow played MIR smoke. No, he actually double smoked it, Moon. It was the move out. It was the move during that you let it hit. He stacked it. Pope played it on the Main Street boss. You let it hit. And Dow's move was E5 blue spark, and he stacked the MIR smoke as well. And I missed it. Yeah, I didn't see it either. Hold up 1 second. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Kel used an intervene. Moon, I'm either going to let Pope's attack hit, or would you like to use your final blue of the game? All right. That's a fair point. All right, I'm going to go up to Dow's attack. All right, so Moon played the inability to hit the boss. So I'm going to add the mirror smoke. So Moon, you're saying you will play JJ's Phantom Cape to get rid of the mirror smoke and use her legendary. Is that correct? We're going back 4 players. All right, so I missed the mirror smoke. I'm putting the mirror smoke during Dow's turn. They also went double sonar. So Phantom Cape, the mirror smoke. All right, so JJ is using the Phantom Cape on Dow's turn to get rid of the mirror smoke. So mirror smoke is not there. All right, then we go to the next move. Next move was Moonshot. Cosmic Shield on Main Street. Jim could not hit that target, so it doesn't matter. Jim played the Dragon Smoke, so she played a smoke already. JJ played her move. She played a smoke. All right, we're going to go to Julia. Julia, you played Move to Tank Zone, Sirs, Super Thrill, F5 Wedding Crasher loaded to the Main Street boss. That allowed them to burn a gold blue. Anything you want to change about your move? I'm going to go Julia, Bonnie, Pope, Kel. All right. Julia's moving to the tank zone, playing Sirs, throw at a big attack. Moon goes gold blue. B-Dub. Mythic Kang to JJ's boss. Dragon Smoke, S6. Hinder Julia. Anything you'd like to change with that move at Burn to Prevention? All right, go to Pope. Pope has no mirror smoke, so he can't go back and double stack a mirror smoke even though it was used. So Pope, Mythic Kang, Thrill, H9, Wedding Crasher, Boss, it was intervened. Nothing that we should change in that. If you came back and said I would play a mirror smoke, you don't have one to play. So Kel intervened. Go to Kel. Kel moved to the tank zone. Radar to the boss. Pet Repel, E3, Watchtower, Shatter. Nothing to change with that. Go to Dow. Mythic Benny, S6 Thrill Smoke. Dow does not have a mirror smoke. He can't stack it either. They used the prevention. We're at the point where we can't challenge because all the moves have been redone. Mirror Smoke has been resolved. Legendaries have been used. We're at Moonshot's move. Move to the Ozone. All right, Ozone is good. Links to Mend, E4 Elmo to the Watchtower. Julia. Lynx with men is going to heal Moon. It's going to be a 10-point heal on the boss, which will bring it back up to 79. And you got an E4 Elmo to the Watchtower. All right, it hits. That's going to be Watchtower number 9. And Moon getting the Elmo. All the Watchtowers. And Moonshot getting a 9 award. Ozone, Lynx, E4 Elmo to the Watchtower. All Watchtowers are lit by Team MIR. All right, we are caught up. Typically, I would do a 2-move rule, but when there's something like that I blatantly miss, like a MIR smoke, and there's attacks and legendaries and preventions involved, let me say I reserve the right to get the game back on track. So if there's an issue, you guys can message me. But I want to get it right, and sometimes we will back up moves to make sure that we get it, especially if something blatantly that I miss that should have been caught. And something like a MIR smoke is difficult to see on the screen. I don't want to spend our games going back and using 10 minutes to rewind moves, but if it's something that's pertinent for both teams, it is pertinent for both teams. And this equally benefited both groups for whatever their strategy is. So I just want to be clear on that. All right, I'm going to go over to Gemstone. Gemstone, we got a 20-second timer starting right now. We got Jim, JJ, and Joy. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I missed putting the MIR smoke up there, and just one of those things. So no need to apologize. We got it right. Took us longer, but we got it right. All right, Jim is moving to their tank zone. And this one, Jim, you can just jump down, just like that. Dropping Seal and Thrill. Mythic Kang to her boss. Could be worth 63. F4 Goliath to the Main Street boss and Ignite. All right, you got movement to the tank zone, Seal and Thrill, Mythic Kang. We got a F4 Goliath and a Thrill making it F5. Jim has no hinder. Boss is a 79%. F5 Goliath with mass destruction. Gonna make it almost an F5 monster. Good juice. Great grenade. Gonna take the boss from 39%. I'm sorry, from 79%. Down to 45%. Good hit. 45% remaining. All right. That was Gemstone. We got JJ, and then we got Julia. JJ, 20-second timer. Timer's up. She's going to go Mythic Kang to her boss. Could be worth 63. Going to put Dust on Julia. Going to Gold Spark Julia as well. Super Nerf. Inferno Strawman. And going to shatter that blue block. Take it down to 75%. 75 blue remaining. All right, light that straw man up with Inferno. And get rid of JJ's absorption. All right, finishing out the first half is Julia. Julia, 20-second timer in your rover from the tank zone. All right. And Moon, Julia's attack cannot be prevented this half. So she's going to play Mythic Vessel. Going to drop Unholy Smoke. Move to the DZ. All right. Unholy Smoke, get rid of the dust. Move to DZ, Vessel, Blue Spark, Unholy, S8 Monster. And he does play the final blue for Team MIR. To prevent, not to prevent, but to avoid the grenade hitting. Cannot be prevented, but can be gold-blued. And Julia ran through the absorption on the way there, and gold-blue gets rid of her absorption. All right, that is the end of the first half. Crazy, crazy first half. Captains, give me your second half subs. We got Dow with a blessing. We got B-Dub with a blessing. DZ is back active. JJ with a halo. Pope with a halo. DZ is 0-0. Strawman. 25 MIR. 0 arc. All right. Got the halos. We got all that good stuff. Busy for Pope. Sheila in the ozone. Shaman over there with the sentry gun. Samurai going in the ozone. B-Dub is staying. Pope heading out. Let's get Busy in the game. Where you at, Busy B? Wow, Villar doing flips up there. Villar, you're upside down. Get Julia back in. And Dow losing his tank. All right. We got 5 here. We got 5 there. The lineup is looking like this. B-Dub, Busy, Kel, Dow, Moon, Jim, JJ, Julia, Samurai, and Sheila. All right, so we're going to start out. Round number 5. Round number 5 will be B-Dub. B-Dub's boss sitting at 45%. It will cap. And that means Pope's boss played on Main Street is going to fizzle out. Second fizzled boss of the day. Three flags to 1. And let's go over to B-Dub. B-Dub, kick this thing off in round number 5, 20-second timer. All right, beats the timer. Turn into a priestess. Going to send Ward over to Samurai. Going to go pet repel. M7 Goliath to the wall. Going to shatter it again. That wall's down to 50% blue. Julia says, hold up. Mythic blue from Dow. First blue of the game. Shut that down, and let's get rid of B-Dub's seal with a mythic blue. All right, we're going to go from B-Dub over to Busy Bee, 20 seconds to the Beekeeper. Timer's up. Busy going to send Ward over to Sheila. Going to drop Seal. Navy Grenade to Strawman. And Mass Destruction. It hits, putting out Strawman number 4. All right, let's go from busy over to Kel. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. It's for a 10% nerf. Nerf timer's up. This will be for 25%. $25 is up. This is for a 50% nerf. All right. Beats to 50%, but this is 25%. Kel going to Kamuri to their ozone. Petro to Sheila, Torment to Busy, and a Lantern with QWERTY to Sheila. Julie, you got a Petro, and you can't do anything about the QWERTY grenade. Can't arc mask because you can't. Well, actually, you can. All right. This is all right. Arc mask for Petro. So this creates a block of ice to protect you from one. It won't protect from both. So it will protect from the Petro. So Kel with the Kamuri. Then Petro to Sheila. She uses the arc mask, creates a block of ice instantly, and Petro hits it, stops the attack. Block of ice isn't there anymore. Lantern kicks in, and the QWERTY grenade will hit and will silence Sheila. So because the grenade is the attack, Sheila will not be able to summon pets or use legendaries on her turn, but she already used a legendary. So she's basically silenced. All right, let's go from Kel over to Dow. 20-second timer, Dow. What's going on, Eric? Good to see you. Timer is up, Dow. All right, nerf timer. It's for a 10% nerf. Does beat the nerf timer, but did not beat the timer. He's going to move into the temple. Ark's first missed timer of the night. E7 Goliath to the wall. I'm going to summon Rod. I got Dow with a -1 hinder. Going to be an E6 Goliath moonshot. It hits. All right, E6 Goliath. 55 red. With mass destruction. Crushing that 55 reds, half a wall. Taking down 80%. So 55 and 80. We got 2.20 left. Doesn't quite take that whole wall down. So 2.2 left. It was 3.55. All right, let's go from Dow over to Moonshot. Moon, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Up. Don't need it. He got the move in. Talon Bonnie over to the temple. Binds to Dow. Going to be to Dow, not to Julia. Dow was stated first. Talon Bonnie to temple. Vines to Dow. Inferno to Strawman. She just shows up everywhere, Moon. All right. Let's put Vines on Dow. Get rid of his seal. Take him down to 90%. Talon Vines and Inferno. That Inferno, though, is going to kick back on Moon. We're going to take him down to 90%. Him and Dow both sitting at 90%. All right, let's go for Moon. Before we get to Jim, let's go ahead and cap our boss. Second cap. Got a couple Kangs that are going to cap as well. $126 in Kangs. I've got flags at 3-2. All right, now let's go over to Jim. Jim, 20-second timer. Jim, JJ, Julia, Samurai, and Shaman. Jim beats the timer. Gonna move to their rover zone. Gonna turn into a ninja. Spectral Snake to the Straw Man. Puts out the Straw Man. Throws an F5 Elmo to the Straw Man. It is a valid target. She does get 10 points for the Elmo. Does nothing to the Straw Man, which she knows. All right, move to the rover zone, turn into a ninja. Snake does his job. F5 Elmo to the Straw Man, 10 points for the Elmo. No effect on the Straw Man itself. All right, let's go over to JJ. 20-second timer. It's just, we're all there tonight, I think. It's just one of those nights. It feels like it. All right, DZ Portal. She's like, Dow, you put that pirate on yours, and I will go over and pirate the other sub. Ouch. Gonna splash Dow and knock him out of the temple, and he is waterlogged. He cannot go back in the temple this round. Wave award for JJ. All right, let's kick it over to the assassin, Julia, from the rover zone, 20 seconds. All right, Julia beats the timer. Moving to the bomber zone. Gonna summon Dandy, who always comes in handy. Gonna put some torment on B-Dub. F4 Elmo loaded to the wall with some Rampage. It hits. Let's give him that Elmo. Julia with a -1 hinder. Let's give her an F5. She'll make up for it. Send a point of Enrage down to the Shaman. I'm sorry, that's Rampage, not Echo. Never mind, Shaman. Only Julia, and Julia gets it again next round. F4. And we're looking like 2.2. Take down to 0.2. Take down the red block. You got one red block remaining. All right, let's go from Julia over to Samurai. Riley, you got 20 seconds. Got Samurai, and then we got the Shaman. We will get some Dragon Storm working here in just 1 second. All right, getting in the turret. Then go boss to Main Street. Man, Main Street, I don't think I've ever seen Main Street vacant that long. Boss to Main Street, gonna play in 5, cap in 7. JJ's boss capped on her turn as well. Let's go ahead and cap JJ's boss. And I got 126 points of Kangs and flag number 4. Four flags to 2. Gonna go Torment to Dow. Mass Destruction. And Julia playing the gold blue. Shutting Riley down. Riley's Gear Absorption will take care of the blue. Turret's good. Boss to Main Street. Torment is good. Grenade is shut down. And we go over to the, dare I say, Silent Shaman. Too soon, Sheila? All right, Silent Shaman, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Shaman going to play Banish 1 on Busy. She can't be launched or petroed out of her zone. She's like, too soon, too soon. Sheila hopping in the turret. I said Torment over to Kel. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, Sheila. You bringing the preventions out. Sheila's T10 Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall with some blue spark. Oh. Samurai says, hold on. Let's get some redirection going. Sheila's like, use them. Use them or lose them, baby. All right, Julia. T10 Wedding Crasher loaded, redirected. And she's in the turret. It is looking like a 10, 11, 12, 13. Julia hits her weight. Sheila with the prevention. All right. Sheila, it's like preventing your own grenade. All right, that's the end of another crazy round, the end of round number 5. B-Dub, sole owner of the temple. Getting a blessing. Strawman, 15 for MIR, 0 for Arc. DZ, 0-0. Busy with a halo. JJ with a 4th halo. Hold on a second. That is a great challenge and a great situation. It actually makes me think for a second. All right, so hang on, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm like geeking it up. Give me a second. Because Sheila's silenced on her turn. So she throws the grenade. That grenade resolves. It hits. Riley plays a legend to redirect it. It's still technically Sheila's turn. So even though it is a DI and even though the grenade has been resolved, it still has to be somebody's turn. So it's a good challenge, JJ. She would stay silenced until the entire attack resolves. So no, there's no do-over. You get to use Karen's prevention because Sheila can't use it. What I'm mapping out is the entire move, because the grenade has to resolve. And then Riley's redirecting it before it resolves. No, why would you keep her? Why would you keep the rage? No. It's still going to be redirected. It's just a matter whether Sheila could do it or whether Karen. She can rage. No, she absolutely can rage. The question is not the enrage. The question was, you can drink a rage potion when you're silenced. The challenge was whether or not Sheila could use the prevention. And that's what I'm thinking through. Sheila was silenced on her turn, so she can't use a legendary or she can't use a class ability. But then Riley redirects it with the Judas. So then the question was, is it still Sheila's turn, or did that turn resolve and then DIs are in play? So my ruling on that is it's still technically her turn. It has to be somebody's turn before we go to the next person's turn. So she cannot until next one, okay? So Sheila says, it's my prevention. I'm taking it back, and you are absolutely right. you get it back. Karen using the intervention instead. Well said. All right. That is the end of round number, the official end of that round. Let me get everybody's zones down. All right, I got Siege, Kel, 100 points. Jumpstone, Siege, 100 points. Both the Siegers doing their jobs tonight. You guys ready? Speaking of rage, you guys ready for some Dragon Storm? Let's do it. We're going to roll the die. Dragon Storm, where all that damage gets modified. Die roll, 4-sider. It is it's a 3. Enrage 3 added to every single attack. All right. B-Dub, you ready to get some Dragon Storm going? I know you're tormented, but let's do it. 20-second timer to B-Dub. All right, B-Dub is going to go Ancient. Talon Kel to the temple. Or as the great Scorpion would say, get over here. Gonna send a little torment over to Jim. If you ain't tormented, you ain't trying. Monster loaded to the wall with Rampage. All right, I got B-Dub with a E3. E3 Monster Julia, plus Enrage. Let's make it an F4 with Mass Destruction. I'm thinking F4 Gavel. I'm thinking F4 Gavel. $50 blue remaining. B-Dub with the big heat there. Let's knock out the 50%. Let's take down a full blue and a bonus 10%. I got 90 blue remaining. B-Dub has her personal mass destruction doubled on that with Ancient. All right, we're going to go over to Busy, queen of the ward play. Busy. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Move into range. Mythic Xavier. Rage banking it. And going to go Unicorn loaded to the wall. Is this the first Unicorn we've ever had hit? Can we get a confirmation? Let's send some torment over to Moon. All right, Busy's tormented through her round. So I'm going to put her torment over on Moon because it'll resolve. All right, Busy Bee with a gold bar. First wall of the game. Now we're going to rebuild the unicorn and show you what happens. Yeah, I think Julia's right. I think Julia had one hit too. Walls always keep you in the game no matter what. We're seeing it. All right. Then Busy, the unicorn effect, takes out the black block and gives a free teardrop. So it's almost like a bonus rapture right there. Move into range, Mythic Xavier, turn into a priestess, put torment on Moon, and with the unicorn, with the blue spark, with the dragon, Storm Rage easily took down the wall, but that took down the one block. That damage does not carry over, but the effect of the grenade does carry over. All right, from the temple, let's go over to Kel, 20-second timer. We got Kel, we got Dow, we got Moon, we got Jim. All right, Kel going Jin Shi. Going to give all of Arc that -1 hinder. Payback, right? Like, hey, you guys did it to us in round 3. We're going to do it to you. Going to Roxy that straw man. Little dust smoke for Julia. You did. You said Thraxis on Kel. Kel, do you have Thraxis? She did target you earlier. Right. I know she took the Thraxis, but Kel has to have a Thraxis. That's why I'm asking. Kel, is that the only dragon you have is Jin Shi? It doesn't matter what's in your mind. It matters what you type. Kel, do you have another war dragon? All right, MIR, Can we find out who the hell has Thraxus? All right, Samurai has Thraxus. All right, Thraxus was typed. The player does not have to be in the game to keep them from playing a War Dragon. She did say Kel, but I'm more concerned with the type of dragon that was played than I am the player. This is like a comedy of errors here. So the dragon to me takes precedence over the person that was targeted. If MIR did not have a Thraxus, then I would go to the player. So because Thraxus was not played last round by either player, because the thought was, hey, it was taken away, we're not going to play it, then Jin Shi will be played. Thraxus was out of play last round. So we're not going by what's in Julia's mind, we're going by what Julia typed. Because in my mind, I meant to do this. I do that every week with the lottery. I go and it's like, you know, I played these numbers, but those numbers that you just pulled, in my mind, I wanted those numbers. And they never let me have them. All right, back to the game. Jin Shi is good. Roxy has resolved. Dust has resolved. Gold Spark to Julia. Dust Smoke is absorbed by Dandy, so it does not resolve. Dandy goes away. So no Dust Smoke. Julia's Gold Sparked. And a monster loaded to the wall with Rampage. E3 monster. Gold Blue from Julia. I could have sworn you already played a Gold Blue, Julia. Did that never happen? You have one left. All right, Dal and Alex, so final Gold Blue. Perfect. Going to break Kel's absorption. Did Dal just steal your keyboard? What the hell? Jalula Abedi Akex. Who the hell is Jalula Abedi Akex? Y'all, we didn't got way off track on this one. Dal, will you help her? Can we make Dal the captain the rest of the night? All right. I don't either. Where are we at? We in round 3? Y'all are having. I said we were having a fun week. Now you guys are having too much fun. Okay. It doesn't matter. They're out of blues. I think she was saying she did use the blue. Somebody else said they didn't use the blue. All the blues are used. All right, Kel's move is over. All right, Dal, come on, man. Get us back on track here. 20-second timer. All right, awesome. Torment JJ. All right, before we do this, Dal, Rod is going to go over, and unfortunately, he had to get a green block. Going to move over to the temple steps. He is tormented, but he won't be for long. Petro to B-Dub. B-Dub's got pet repel, so Petro burning that pet repel. Torment JJ, move to temple steps. Petro to B-Dub, burns the pet repel. Rod hits, and how about a Goliath to the wall? Moonshot says it hits. I got an E3. Dow with a -1 hinder. Actually, I got him at -2 hinder because of Jin Shi, making it an E1 Goliath. After mass destruction, I'm going to give you 80% of that green block. You got 20 green remaining, Dow. All right, let's go over to Moonshot. Moon, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Moon's going to move to the tank zone. Gold Nolan. Gonna send a max seal over to B-Dub. S8 Goliath loaded to the wall with Ignite. When did you get Torment, Moon? It's been so long ago. Yeah, I'm trying to check to see if the torment. I think you are, but I got to see who tormented you. All right. Moon is tormented. So no S8 Goliath. Remove the S8. So we got Julia's going to be a Goliath with a E3. Moon has a -2 of hinder already on him. So it's going to be a Goliath. No juice. It hits. Sorry, E1. E1, not no juice, E1. Yeah, mass destruction's always added. It upgrades the grenade, not the juice. $90 blue. Take you down to 15% blue. Slow sledding. 4 red blocks and 15% of a blue block remaining. Jumpstone, your move. 20-second timer from their rover zone. Anybody watching tonight, if they weren't confused of what went on at Play Dead Live before, they definitely are now. All right, Gemstone is tormented for this round, and we'll just use her smoke and put it over on Samurai. Talon busy, back to the DZ. Monster loaded with Rampage, gold spark to Moon. All right, Moon is no longer tormented. He is gold sparked. Jim's going to move into range. And it does hit. Monster loaded, mass destruction. We'll up it like it always does. Take it from monster to a gavel. Jim got the Jinshi Torment. Rampage will take care of that. It's going to be an E3, and it does hit. 20% green. Green block. Blue block. All right, let's go from Gemstone over to JJ. 20-second timer, JJ. All right, got Cyclone, Riley's Torment. She's going to let it resolve and then remove it. Nice. Nice pet. Going to send Torment over to Julia. Julia surrounded by Torment smoke. Neon Arrow red gel from the Dark Widow to a Straw Man. Julia hits or wait. Dow with the Mythic Psycho. First Psycho of the game. Mythic Psycho going to hit JJ. Take her down to 70% health. Cyclone remove Torment. Torment smoke to Julia. Red Arrow is going to summon Weber. And Dow with the Mythic Psycho going to stop the shot, deal some damage. Let's go over to Julia. Julia, 20 seconds. JJ going to use the absorption ability. I'm going to take her back up to 90 health. Timer's up for Julia. Beats the timer. She's going to Kamiri to the Ozone. Take her Torment Smoke with her. Seal and Absorption. She is Gold Sparked, but she won't be at the end of this turn. Seal. Absorption. Gavel loaded. 50% damage, so she is going to get a E3 Enrage. She's got a -1 hinder plus a -1 from Jen Shi. That is going to give her an E1 Enrage, but we're going to cut all that in half because of the Gold Spark. So yes, little tiny you. Going to blitz Moonshot's boss. He does not have a boss, so we're assuming you mean Nolan. Moonshot's Nolan is dead. And the 50% damage. Not much. Taking you down to 60% blue after your mass destruction. So you get 40% of a blue block. Kamiri's good. Seal Absorption. Blitz kills the Nolan. The Gavel is nerfed with the Gold Spark. Barely gets anything done, but you are at 60% blue. All right, let's go over to Samurai, who is no longer tormented. 20-second timer, Samurai. All right, beats the timer. Mythic Kang to her own boss. Possible 63. Seal and Thrill, Blue Spark. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and it is shut down by the Shaman. Sheila's like, yeah, told you I was saving my prevention. I'll use it when I want. Shaman Sheila shutting it down. All right, and the final move in round 6. Sheila no longer silenced. $20 seconds, Sheila. Beats the timer. The Shaman from the turret. She can't enrage, but Red Rage, Super Thrill, Goliath with Disperse. Goliath is not a specialty grenade. And not sure we still have Disperse. Maybe we do. We do not. Disperse is not on Portal Gear. So either way, you couldn't have used it. Samurai with the Intervene. And that would have been a workaround, even though she didn't use it. Would have been 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It'd have been a big hit. Samurai shutting it down. All right, that is the end of round number 6, the end of Dragon Storm. We got one more round. Captains, give me your final 4 right now. All right, we got Shaman Sheila with a Ace Award. Samurai with an Ace Award as well. Congratulations to both. Good job. We got Busy Dow, Jim, and Julia. Busy and JJ getting blessings, no points in the DZ. B-Dub and Kel getting a blessing for Team Arc, or Team MIR, none for Arc. Strawman, I got 25-0. I got Moonshot with an Occupy Award. Congratulations. Moon getting the Occupy. We've got 2 Siege and an Occupy so far. Shaman, great job tonight. A little crazy, but fun. On the other side, we got B-Dub, Kel, Moon, and JJ. Samurai heading out. All right, we got one boss on the field. It will cap on JJ's turn. Other than that, let them fly. B-Dub from the temple. Final move of the night, 20 seconds. B-Dub, Busy, Kel, Dow, Moon, Jim, JJ, and Julia. Beats the timer. Red Blaze to Strawman. Thrill H9 monster loaded to the wall. Patton with Ignite. Busy going to prevent the grenade. Red Blaze going to light up straw man number 5. All right, speaking of Busy with preventions, let's go over to Busy. 20-second timer, Busy. Beats the timer. One sec. All right, Busy Bee. Move into range. Primus, Super Thrill, Arc, T10, Gavel with Rampage. Ten, 11, 12, 13, Primus Rage. Yeah, it's up there. Just refresh. It hits. T10 Gavel. All right, Busy Bee. S14 Gavel Grenade. Wow. Biggest hit of the night, y'all. This one is going to hurt. Taking out the remainder of the blue, 15. That was easy. Only 15%. Blue block. Teardrop. Busy got the teardrop and got rid of the teardrop. So at this point, that's only 1 and 15%. Red block and 75% of a red block after mass destruction. 25 red remaining. So you got 1 1/4 Busy Bee. Right grenade at the right time. 1 1/4 red. I need to back that up. That was 60% red or 60% blue. It's not 1/4 red remaining. Busy, you got 60 red remaining. 1.6, not 1.25. Still a hell of a hit with the gavel. We also got a little award for MIR up here that unlocked this round. Stealth Bomber. All right, 6 players remain. Let's go over to Kel from the Temple. 20-second timer. Got Kel, and then we got Dow. All right, beats the timer. Doing the straw man. Arc ice to their wall. H9 monster loaded to the wall with Ignite and a blue spark, Julia. Julia with the intervene. Doing the straw man. We're going to light up straw man number 6. Kel with the Torch 6 award. More PCP. Dune's good. Go ahead. Dominari. All right, Kel, no Torch 6 for you. Gonna play the Dominari. She does light Strawman number 6, but she doesn't get the 50-point Torch award for it. Dominari is a DI, so no timer on it. All right, after we go from Kel, let's go over to Mr. Freeze. 20-second timer, Mr. Freeze. Gold Rage, Arc Spark, Arc Smoke, H9 Unicorn from Patton with Shatter. I'll give you the Shatter. That takes you from 65 red down to 35 red. The H9 Unicorn, going to be a prevention. That's not getting through. B-dub with the prevention. Give Moon a second to regroup since he just typed before we get to his turn. Now using the Rage, the Arc Smoke, big grenade, and shutting it down. All right. We're shifting over to Moonshot. Final move of the night for Moon, 20-second timer. We got Moon, Jim, JJ, and Julia. Timer's up for Moon. Going to start a Nerf timer, 10%. Beats the timer. Gold Gideon, no Nerf. Minus 24. All right, second Arc Ice. Back to back. And there was no damage to the last one. The Shatter does not get rid of a Arc Ice. Shatter's direct damage takes it away. So there is going to be an absorption because the back-to-back arc ices. So Gold Gideon is good. Second arc ice is going to buffer that a little bit, the damage. Moon's attack is shut down by Dow. And Julia using Initio to reset the red wands. All good moves. All right, let's go over to Gemstone. Final move of the night for Gem. 20 seconds. Got Jim, JJ, and Julia. Timer's up. This is for a 10% nerf. Her move posted as well. Her and Jason both made the timers. It popped up as I was transitioning. Gold Rage, H9 Gavel from Drake. Loom, Torch Wand to the Strawman. All right. MIR has 6 Strawmen, but Jim is using the Torch Wand. Red Wand's back in play. That means there will be no Strawman points this round. All right. First block is going to absorb 20%. But it's only 1.35. So Jim with the Gavel, Loom, the Rocket Launcher, and the Gold Rage, going to make it H12. It's not going to matter. It'll absorb some of it, but there's overkill for that wall. And then some. Right grenade, right time. Second gold bar for Arc. Arc making a run to get back in it. Is it enough, or is it too little, too late? Their strategy appeared to be to run MIR out of preventions and then make a late run at it. We'll see. We'll see if they got enough juice in the tank. That is the second full wall for Team Arc. All right, JJ. At the start of your turn, well, actually at the end of your turn, we get a 63-point Kang. We get a 5th flag for MIR. Might need every point tonight, y'all. Don't go anywhere. All right, JJ has Weber. Weber's going to steal that blue block. All right, JJ, going to jump in the stealth. H9 Gavel. Blue Spark, Thrill. With Rage. 9, 10, 11, 12. Double it up to a 24. Gavel, S24 Gavel. Double Mythic Sonars. Yes, that's good. It's going to nerf it 40%. But it's still S14. But we're going to take the Gavel. Down to Lithium. S14 Lithium. JJ with the Top Gun Award. And an S14 Lithium. Wall number 1. Didn't see a hit quite this big on that wall. After mass destruction. Almost make it a red eye. B-dub going to add intaglio to it. Intaglio will be factored in after the sonars. So nice strategic play. Going to make it S16. Red block. Red block. %, of a red block, 20 red remaining. JJ, almost 3 full red blocks after the mythic sonars. Nice. All right, and last of the night, Julia, 20-second timer. Fresh wall. We shall see. Lot to process from tonight, but still a nice run. Who has anything left at this point? One thing we don't have left is the timer. Timer is up. Beats the timer. Julia going to move to the rover. She timed it where she could get one more shot. Talon busy back to the DZ. H9 monster loaded. Third wall, strongest wall of the night. As you guys figured, the first two were pretty easy. Start out with a shatter. Take you down to 75% black. Then with the H9. Hinder falls off. Finishing off the black, green block, green block. That's it. That's all you got. And that, everybody, is where we leave it. Great game. We got out of the gates a little rough, but it was a lot of fun closing it down. We got 5 flags to 2 on one side. Let's give B-dub an orb, 5 rounds. Once they washed Dow out, they weren't giving it back. B-dub managed to sneak in there. Dow had the early game with 4 early. But B-dub getting the 5th one. How about that gold orb? Huge. Busy B getting a 3rd halo. 25 arc, 0 MIR. PCP points. I got 100 going to JJ. I got 50 going to Busy B. Blessing. 6th one over to Team MIR. Strawman, 0. It's a good shutdown at the end. All right, let's count down 6 MIR walls. We'll count down those first 2. Then we'll rebuild it. And then we'll count down 1, 2, 3, and 4. Main question tonight is, did Arc get enough points in the walls to make up for the other stuff that MIR did? That's what we have to calculate. Let's give MIR that block. Go over to the other side. Arc didn't really capitalize on the blessings. If they could have got down in the red, that would have been crucial points. They did manage to get 4, so they got 1 red block. But imagine if they would have had 6. That would have been points right there. All right. So we got a little bit of math to do. It's going to take about 5 minutes. Not a lot of crazy stuff with the other PCP points. This should be pretty straightforward. Congratulate both teams for a match well played. And we'll come back. We'll let you guys know who took tonight's match. All right, everybody, we are back, and I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of each line and show you how tonight's battle unfolded. So, certainly it was a little bit back and forth. There were some opportunities. It was very crazy, but some of our most memorable games are crazy. Start out with the flags. MIR had a good flag strategy. ARC seemed like they were pounding on a wall for a little bit. MIR able to make that wall pay off. I think ARC missed opportunity to steal Main Street early on in round 5. That was a difference. Overall flags, MIR 900, ARC 450. So big advantage right there out of the gate, 5 flags to 2. How's ARC going to turn it around? Well, they went with walls. Got off the walls a little bit, but when they got back on them, MIR had no answer for that. ARC, big wall advantage, 750 to 350. Now we got just a slight lead. That 450-point MIR lead is now down to like 50 points. Get to Strawman. I love this combo move. ARC has played it. Resetting the red and finding the right time to shut down the Strawman. It really felt like MIR dominated the Strawman with a lot of points, but they only got 110. 25 here, 25 there, 15. And as soon as they make the big run, ARC shuts it down. But it was 110 to 0. So that does increase MIR's lead. You're looking at about 160 points at this point. We get to Kangs. Kangs, same thing. Big Trixie early on in the game. No Tanners were used in that. Moonshot's like, woo, I got me some Trixies. That was like a 126-point wash right there. MIR, 315 points in Kangs. ARC, 189. So now you got about a 300-point MIR lead. Mission Control, you better believe it. MIR, 50 points with the mission. That ups the lead to about 400. Siege and Occupy, even money. We had a Siege and Occupy for both teams. 250 points to 250 points. Where did MIR score again? Watchtowers. Watchtowers, 325 to 75, increasing that lead even more. DZ. DZ was low scoring tonight. MIR kind of snuck in and got the avalanche in round 1, 75 points. ARC did manage to get a 25 later on, but JJ was kind of always over in their zone. Wasn't really worried about scoring, but was kind of crowding them. A lot of zeros to zeros, but MIR, 50-point advantage in the DZ. Timers, ARC did get control of the timers. 290 to 270. ARC had 1 failure. MIR had 3. PCP points. Go down PCP points. ARC had a couple gold bars, a cannonball, a tire, an ace award, and 50 points in the PCP DZ. But MIR, even though they didn't get the gold bars, they got a tire. Cannonball was Dominaried. They got a wave. Torch was Dominaried. They got a 9 award, ace award, Top Gun award, orb, and 100 points PCP DZ. MIR 350 PCP DZ points, or PCP points. ARC 225. Extras, ARC had more Elmos. They had Dark Pulse, but they did have a 25-point penalty. ARC with a plus 70. MIR had some negative Gideons there and a few Elmos. MIR with a positive 8. So ARC did get the extra award. But overall, MIR pretty dominant night tonight. 3,003 to 2,324. Almost a 700-point MIR win at home. Sticking to their guns. They got away from the walls, and they went about it in a little different direction and really nailed down a lot of the PCP categories. Fun game, a little bit crazy, but you guys played great. I am just in awe at how much fun you guys have and how you guys kind of work on these combos and all these different moves. ARC in first place by a half a game. MIR is breathing down your neck, everybody. Every team can really get it done. Thank you, guys. We had a great time tonight. I'll be in touch with some of you guys tomorrow when we get to some portal update news, and some people are going to be helping out with the portal. I heard a rumor that Bomber Bones is going to be welcomed to the inventory team. Inventory team will consist of Bones, Craven, Justice, Kel, and Samurai. Deadly Dimes is the bundle builder, and Julian Kell doing some mass destruction. I am very impressed with the inventory team and the portal team. You guys absolutely crushed it this weekend. unbelievable amount of work, unbelievable amount of discovery. We are so close. You guys are amazing. We're actually doing real life play testing, putting bundles in, taking items out. It's just a lot of fun, an amazing group to work with. Thank you guys so much. It's looking good. We are absolutely getting there. You guys, we're having a lot of fun this weekend. Enjoy Wordle tomorrow night. I will see you for Sly and Vox at Sly Wednesday night. And we're going to have fun the rest of the week. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you all soon. Peace.